Adventurers brought together by a common goal. Freedom is what they all seek to find in the brutal hell known as the Dark Citadel.
Artemax looks at the green carvings and writing on the wall, his head still obscuring his face. Mubrook and Talon look over to where the whimpering sound is coming from, against the cage and altar. Onyx walks over to the bedroll, pushing at it with his foot. As the whimpering stops, a kobold pops his head out from the soiled material, looking at Onyx with large teary eyes.
Meepo wants to know what you want.
Who are you and why are you crying?
Meepo says that you would cry to if you were a dragon protector like Meepo and lost the dragon.
How did you lose the dragon?
Meepo says that group of goblins came, kill all here. Meepo, then take dragon wormling. Meepo is busy taking care of other stuffs. Yisrael knows all. Meepo take you to her. Yisrael big warrior queen, big bad, hit hard, smart. Meepo take you to her.
The group all look at each other. They follow Meepo down some twists and turns, coming to a door on the right. Meepo opens the door, pointing down at the tripwire.
Ticklecorn!
They cautiously walk into a circular room, with 3 other kobolds sitting around a stone fire pit. The 3 in the room stare at the group, while turning their glowering gaze on Meepo, who lowers his head in shame.
Meepo taking them, Yisrael. They have questions, she have answers.
The kobolds make no move to stop Meepo or the group, as he leads them down a corridor to the left. They pass a room, causing Meepo to speed up and encourage the group to hurry as well.
Ticklecorn! Meepo says hurry. No need look dear, you know like. Meepo no like either. That's move.
It is best we look, my friend.
I agree. Perhaps it is best.
If you must, but Meepo says you know like it.
Meepo wrings his hands before he opens the door. The party stumbles back, their hands going to cover their mouth. Several rats launch themselves at Mubrook and Talon, managing to get in a few bites and scratches before they're taken down. Inside, the room is covered in filth, rat feces, chew bones, torn paintings, and other scraps that make up a rat nest.
Meepo says you know like, we keep going now.
They walk down a long corridor, with prison cells filled with goblins on either side. Meepo lunges from side to side, yelling at the prisoners. They approach a wooden door, held together by rusty iron braces.
Meepo says this is door to Yisrael. Come.
Onyx is curious. If it is normal for someone to say their name like that.
Not normally.
Meepo is rather unusual.
Entering into a room filled with white columns that seem to hold up the ceiling. On each column is a different carving of a dragon, Heading up to the top, a kobold dressed in fine armor, with sword and shield walks around the room as protection.
Ticklecorn!
At the back of the room, a well-dressed female kobold sits on a throne of trash, using it as her throne. She looks with what appears to be disgust at Meepo and his guests as they approach.
Meepo, you have brought guests.
Meepo has my queen. They want help.
Do tell me why you brought them here.
We have noticed that you seem to be suffering from a goblin problem.
Yes, they are rather bothersome, and I am sure that Meepo, bless his heart, has told you other things.
Yes, he has, and we wish to help retrieve the dragon wormling, if possible.
The goblins are willing servants of the one that you seek. Their leader, a druid of some kind, is the one that nurtures the apple that you seek. If you do rescue our wormling, then I shall reward you with your choice of Quirrell's feather, free spell scrolls made armor, spire climb, or knock, or free elixirs of health. In addition to this, I will allow my elite guard to train with you, as they are the best at defending against the goblin filth.
The party nods their understanding and agreement. As the guard approaches, each party member takes their turn and train with a guard. The party rolls out their bedrolls, taking turns in protecting the queen and resting.
Meepo says wake wake, time to go.
With groaning and moaning, they gather their belongings.
5 more minutes.
I agree. It seems like we don't get anything done, yet we are constantly trudging ahead.
The group follow Meepo, who leads them by several rooms, the closed doors ominous.
Meepo says that is where we make food for feed bellies. It is room of rat meats, goblins meat, and other stuffs. Over here is where we store stuff like rat jerky. Also we store little fruit, little vegetable. We mostly eat meat. Meat good for strong bones, strong muscles, and it's just really tasty. Meepo noticed door at end. Knew it had to be around here somewhere.
As the party all look at each other, with their eyebrows raised in concern, the door appears out of the darkness. Meepo tries the door, follows shortly Maverick. Otomax walks forward, his lock-picking tools in hand, as Maverick motions to him. Kneeling down, Otomax places his picks into the lock, which eventually give way, allowing the door to open.
Meepo says, come on, we must go.
Is it just me, or is he really annoying?
I do believe I am feeling annoyance.
I know that I am. I'll take point this time. Let me check out the room.
Talon walks forward, disappearing and quickly grunting in pain.
Meepo gotta tell you about Trap, but you found it.
Gee, thanks, Meepo.
Meepo says you are welcome.
All of the dust here does help us track the creatures. Talon, you have a better view from where you are standing in that pit. Are those goblin tracks?
Forgive me if I didn't look immediately, but yeah, they are goblin tracks.
As they continue walking, Onyx misses a step, sending him through the floor as the area he is in collapses.
Meepo not know of that shortcut.
The dust from the collapse clears slowly. Meepo quickly leaps down to where Onyx is prone on the floor. One by one, the others join Meepo and Onyx at the bottom.
Meepo spots a door here. Meepo never been this way before. Meepo going to open door now. See what is it?
No, let me get it, Meepo.
Talon rushes over quickly, opening the door gently and silently. The room behind the door is covered in dust, debris, and resembles other rooms that they have seen so far. Halfway across the room is a barricade built from fallen rock, stones, wood, and other things scavenged from the fortress. Mubrook and Talon walk forward, both wincing at pain in their feet. Talon pulls a caltrop out of his foot, and as Mubrook goes to pull one out as well, he falls over, grunting heavily from the pain.
I hate threats.
I believe you should check for them more often. But on the bright side, you disable them for us, so we don't have to.
Two crossbow bolts fly from behind the barricade. Those shots miss, hitting the wall behind them, then falling to the ground. Talon fires back with a crossbow of his own, causing the goblin's head to explode. The eldritch blast from Onyx blasts the goblin into tiny pieces.
This is a recap of our weekly Dungeon and Dragons 5e campaign in audio drama format. Artemax, Richard, Mubrook, Mitch, Onyx, Stephen, Talon, Jesse. This production has been brought to you by Knights of the Braille and was made with Replica Studio. The links to the ambiences are in the show notes. Be sure to go check out the artist's fantastic work. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to get all notifications of future episodes.